security and so on. And Mr. Lennox, you could do some investigation and find out for yourself. But it is so because, and you could also get in contact with Mr. Neil De Silva, who knows that is what is happening in Valencia.
I had a conversation with him during the course of last week on a different matter, but I will, of course, treat with that as well, because I know of one or two persons along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway that have a similar situation, but the system was much more amenable. In fact, they were assisting them in getting their poles, and they were prepared, of course, to assist in providing the wire and all of that. There's a special unit in the Ministry of Public Utilities, and it's not too far from my office here, where I am located here, and I think it was a bit more amiable as opposed to what you're saying there, looking towards, of course, the ultimate fruit, which is, of course, to get the electricity in. So I certainly want to be interested in that aspect of it. That's about one more thing that you would have communicated with and got blank.
One more thing, before I go ahead, I will state lands regularization to you. I don't know if you have one already.
The what? The what?
State Lands. This is the State Lands Act that governs forestry and so on. But there is the State Lands Regularization Act. That is the word that defines the boat act. Regularizations Act.
Yeah.
25/1998. That spells out all the different in Trinidad and Tobago.
The break up there, boy. I think the last part of your comment or your statement. All right. Well, we lost that one, so let's go to the next caller. Good morning.
Hello, morning.
Good morning, caller.
Morning,
yes, good morning.
You know, this country so corrupt and I don't buy it hard. I have a partner living in Valencia. He's a squatter. You know, majority of the people, they have water hook up and everything, and they don't pay water rate. They don't pay water rate, and I have to pay water rate. Why should I pay water rate when them don't pay water rate? But I don't understand that. I went to pay water rate last month, and my bill was $1,100. I normally pay. You know, they're charging me $1,200 now, and water rate ain't gone up. This place crazy, something wrong. And when this man tell me nobody in Valencia pay water rate and have water like crazy up there, what was it? You like it so? Yeah. All right.
Yeah. You just get from before. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, these are some of the issues that we must, of course, address affirmatively. Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Lennox, again, you missed the last part of my contribution.
Yes, the last part, yes.
The State Lands Regularization Act, that is the act that governs two acts. One is the State Lands Act that governs forestry and so on. And the State Lands Regularization Act, that actually what LSA uses. The word that defines both of them is regularization. Now, of course, if you don't have a copy, I would get a copy to you. So you will understand and see that that act, which has been modified, it itemizes every single place in Trinidad and Tobago to be regularized.
Right.
So that if it is itemized, that it means that persons must get basic amenities, of course, like utilities and so on.
Oh yeah. Because so then, this government, for example, and I know that they are still intent on using it. They classified East Port of Spain as a slum area and used the Slum Act. And we told them, and we argued successfully back in 2005, and we brought in Ramesh Maharaj just in case, because there's a process, because they really want to gentrify, they bring the people in, raise the rent on them, etc., the minimum rent and all that. And we said, no, the Slum Act refers to, of course, persons who may be in very, what I consider to be original conditions, dirt road, etc. So you can't see East Port of Spain as that. East Port of Spain is probably more developed than any other part of water road, etc. and they had accepted that, and Rowley as minister had backed down. But now as Prime Minister, I see that he is talking about Queen Street being, of course, a cesspit and all of that, and that tells me that they are coming back to East Port of Spain, as they have already done with Duncan Street, having, of course, been successful in moving out those people and breaking down those places, and it is now an open space. Not even a car park is there now, but just an open space. So you're right.
I'll tell you something here.
Yeah.
When an incident happened, I took the state plan regularization act and went to land management and went to forestry and even gave the police one, and they had no knowledge of that act.
And
they deal,
we need to make sure, yeah.
And there must be collaboration. There must be collaboration on land issues, and they have no knowledge of the act. So I made a copy and gave it to them. Brought it to their attention. Hello, this act exists. You can't just come and do people what you want when you have no knowledge of this act.
Yeah.
And
very good. So I'm going to get a copy myself, or you can send a copy for me.
I will get a copy for you.
You'll be able to get one. Yeah.
I will get it.
Thanks. Yeah. Good morning. Next call. Good morning. Don't forget the numbers to call, 229-0251, 239-5120, and then of course you can WhatsApp us at 366-3053. Of course, your comments and your concerns are important. Somebody tell me please, what's in with the toll so far? I've not been able to get my head around that. If you could tell me, I really appreciate it. I've got almost at three deaths a day, it appears. And this weekend it appears to be a little more. So of course the lines are open. Of course, make use of the opportunity, particularly those new callers. You may have been, timid. You may have been timid sometime before, but now that you see that it's all right. On the corridor, I would say no green verb. It doesn't matter. Green verb, black verb. It doesn't matter. Once we can communicate and understand. Of course, barring the fact that you use language that is what I consider to be palatable, acceptable. In other words, no obscene language, but certainly you would know what to say in such circumstance, because let's face it, children are listening, but more importantly, it is being beamed all over the world, all over the globe. So you have to be careful. I know that people are angry and so on and can be upset, and words can, of course.
Leonard? Yeah, morning to Tobago. Morning. I hear a gentleman complaining about he pay some money for water and it increased again. Right? I have always been hearing people complaining about water and the burning tires in the road and all these kind of things. Very well, people have to protest for what they need to get because they're paying for it. But here what I had to say, Trinidad and Tobago. I born and grew up a little boy and always storing water, rainwater in barrels. Right? We have custom getting after that dirty water left from water and have to pay for this thing which has parasites in it, poisoning me, killing me. Right? Here was my situation to this, because I do it and I enjoy it. Store all your rainwater as much as all you could and leave water and them rain. They can't come on all their property and tell all you it belongs to them. I have not storage tanks carrying me through rainy season, into rainy season, into dry season. Trinidad and Tobago, I totally understand what I'm saying. Have a good day and all be safe. Yeah, good morning. Hey, let us enter a recreation zone for the public. Huh? Right. Look down Perseverance here. They had this record. People go and jog and walk and everything. It have this family now, them occupy the whole ground and they've fenced around the whole grandstand with iron sheet gate that nobody can go in there. When them people with the little children, with the little girl child, they have a little football side. If rain falling, they can't go in the grandstand and shelter down Perseverance there because there are family occupied. When we go into the corporation in Cuba, down Perseverance and we make a report about it. We tell the Rasta man who is in charge. He said he will send somebody to see because he know what's going on. Up till now, he never sent nobody. Right over 6 months now, he never sent nobody in the ground yet. So I don't know what's going on because
I'm sure that they are listening. So
up till now, them little girl children come to play the little football and thing. They have a little football side and rain falling or anything, they have to go to it. They can't use it because the family occupy that ground. When they're playing cricket for themselves, a little minor league cricket, when they want to drink and thing, they have to get together and them alone could use the ground. And nobody else in the village can use the ground. And the corporation are doing nothing about it. When they reported, the corporation said they go send somebody and never send nobody. Up till now, they never send nobody. I don't know what's going on in this country now, but this country real corrupt, boy.
Right, well, I'm sure that they are listening now, and therefore, of course, we will uncorrupt that apparent corrupt scenario, and we'll get to the bottom of it as well, because there may be some private interests involved there. That is why they may be a bit reluctant. So we'll see how that pans out. But I'm sure that they are listening, and that corporation councillors. The entire corporation should, of course, focus on that particular matter. All right, and out there in Cuba. What's the name of the ground? Call back and let us know what's the name of the ground, because if it's a public ground, it must have a name, and we can focus as to what, because of course a corporation may have responsibility for many grounds. All right, many recreational grounds. Good morning. Yeah, I want to say, of course, that there was an unfortunate circumstance coming out of the protest. All right, let's go to the line. Good morning.
No, let's, can you hear me?
Oh.
Morning, Lennox.
Yes, good morning to you, I was just making the point that there was a bit...
We're just gonna deal with a technical glitch, so we are gonna be right back.
All right, okay.
All right, we're gonna give it up.